Chalfin, and earlier today I got a phishing attack phone call from a company called Ariprodesign.com. And they told me the name of their website and wanted me to press here, press there, press here. And I said, you guys call me back in 2 hours. And I did my research on them, and their A records are GoDaddy domains. However, they erased their historical A records. They reset them. They don't exist. Look over here. Now, also the name servers, they're gone. Their MX servers are gone after I accused them of catching that Ariprodesign is actually GoDaddy and LeaseWeb, and this was a phishing attack. And they took down, none of those are there. Now, I recorded during the phone call, I was walking him through and accusing them of being related to GoDaddy, and they tried to cover by saying we wanted an S at the end of this, in which they had a domain, which is a GoDaddy domain. But this is my phone call, and here I am pulling this up.
Ariprodesign is referring like to the GoDaddy because no one has purchased that domain. We are from
How this call came about and how it unfolded, because it was a two-part phone call. First off, ever since this guy, Mr. Amin Bhutani, joined the company, I've been getting calls from India often, and they're all from the same company of three names, either Asteri.com, Ariprodesign.com, or GoWebby.com. And they're all GoDaddy affiliated or domains. So, and they have similar DNS records as Expedia. So, in all of this is similar to when Expedia took over Hotels.vi's in 2018, line by line, and they injected the same script within 6 minutes of each other. Using their travel assets right here. Travel assets. Now, I'm setting this phone call up because they come from India. And in this example, I get a call from a woman who I am familiar with her voice. She's constantly calling me over the last 3 years. And when she calls me, she's giving me GoDaddy domains to go to. And I always know she wants me to click on links, which I try not to. And I probably have been a victim of one or two, but out of the dozens of times she's called me, I have not pressed on those links. And here is why. This is a phishing attack, I allege, by GoDaddy. And I caught them. Pretty clearly, I caught them. So, in the beginning, the first phone call, she asked me, her name is Stella, to go to this website and click here, and I said, you know what? I looked it up on, I looked the website she gave me up on ICANN, and it said it didn't exist. Then I looked it up on DNSlytics, and the last time it was seen was in 2018. Then I told her I looked it up here while she was trying to get me to click on links here. I had not gone to the website yet. And I said, I need you to call me back in 2 hours. And when I was investigating the website she told me to go to, I went to the historical A records, and noticed that the A records for the website Stella wanted me to go to were GoDaddy A records. And then I went over to, this is before even going to the website, which I never did. Then I went over to Ariprodesigns virus total and to see if what viruses were on that link. And there is the registrar. Now, at ICANN, it doesn't mention this. So here on the second page of this virustotal.com website, it says Ariprodesign is a media sharing company, and that is malware. Now, let's go to what happens after. First off, I know they're looking at my computer in real time. So they knew I was doing this. So I have here before and after. While I was on the phone call with them, getting ready to approach them with this knowledge that GoDaddy's A records are attached to Ariprodesign. And this is a phishing attack now. So they have 3 pages of A records. I switched them. And I, again, Northghost and LeaseWeb have redirected me into the captive port. LeaseWeb, it's LeaseWeb's captive port, and Northghost is GoDaddy. Really a big deal because it wasn't just 2 weeks prior that I discovered LeaseWeb was the company that held me in a captive port. This IP address should be 192.198.1.1. Not this. This is their captive port. And then finally, their server address popped up here. And that is LeaseWeb. When I did a search for that IP address, it is LeaseWeb. A lot of my redirects were in the Netherlands. So now the other Kaspersky VPN redirect was intercepted by Northghost. And Northghost is part of Touch VPN. And this is a big deal because GoDaddy is part of Touch VPN. And so there is Northghost. It is a GoDaddy corporate domain. And it is redirecting my VPN. So now I have caught them both together before this second phone call took place. And so these are more A records. LeaseWeb and GoDaddy are in these A records. Now I have been able to catch them both trying to phish me. Now, this on the right here again is what I discovered before that second phone call. Ariprodesign. And this is the website she wanted me, Stella wanted me to go to. Now, on the left here is what I discovered during the phone call. They had erased their historical A records. And I knew they were watching my computer in real time. Now we have the name servers. And I took these screenshots prior to that second phone call. Here are the historical name servers for Aripro. Mind you, they wanted me to press on links to a website that didn't exist, Ariprodesign.com. And that website was just loaded with malware is what it was. So they erased these before that second phone call, while I was taking screenshots, here is the start of authority. And the start of authority for Aripro.com was GoDaddy. And they removed these, and I confronted them on this during this phone call, that phishing attack in which you are going to see. And the other thing they do is that they know that the jig is up here, and they changed it to Ariprodesigns. And Ariprodesigns.com is a GoDaddy website. And they didn't even want to talk about this. But what they wanted to talk about was Make My Trip. Now, Make My Trip, they wanted me to go to this website. You're going to hear it on this phishing attack. And how I've caught GoDaddy and LeaseWeb and Northghost and Fastly and Expedia is through this Make Your Website Better DNS checker. And I've got it in video, live action. So here is, out of these 313 pages, GoDaddy has the root certificates for Make My Trip. And these are the websites that are in that, on that their subdomains underneath this website. The FTP, I mean, this is all the malware. And had I had clicked on this front page, and I'm going to show you where the malware is attached. This is all GoDaddy, by the way. But I'm going to show you, all I had to do was log into MakeMyTrip.com, and that malware, which is similar to what's installed in my websites, similar, not the same, but similar, would have downloaded into my computer, Fonts G Static, and they erased this after I caught them on this phone call. This malware right there is attached to that image. Now, the other malware, which is significant, look how many pages this malware is. It's encrypted. Now, the other malware, that malware is attached to there. That's the front page. That's the front page of MakeMyTrip.com. And these Indians on this phone call want me to go to this GoDaddy affiliated webpage so all of this malware would download. And that is the front page of MakeMyTrip.com. And again, those are Expedia name servers. Edge key. And it's the same. It's the same hack that they're doing to me right now. And they wanted me to get in there and download this malware on this phone call. This is Sean. This is Sean.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, Sean, how are you?
Well, you know, I'm fine. What was your name again? I never wrote it down.
Oh, Shane, your name is Shane and my name is Stella. So both are start with the S.
Stella. All right, Stella. Okay, what's going on? I told you I wanted to start a travel company. So, you know,
You said that you wanted that, but then
told me to give you a call after 2 hours. We didn't finish with the conversation. We just started with the conversation.
Right. So what do we? Listen, I get these calls all the time, but I have a little money right now, and I want to spend it. I need to get a couple websites. So, but let's just work on one.
Money is budget is not a problem. First of all,
yeah.
Just keep this thing out of your mind that we are going to charge you anything according to your not possible areas. There are many breakups which we give. Even we have clients who have just signed in for $100, and then he had made the payment in 3 or 4 breakups. But before that, we had always put the website live in the Google Sheet. We did not stop working because website was necessary and he didn't have money. If you want, I can make you talk to the client. So he wanted the website. It was related to physiotherapy. He was a physiotherapist. He was going to residents to do the physiotherapy. After taking $100, we had designed the website. We had shown him the website. Then when he said a final yes to it, we had put it on in the Google Sheet, and then he kept on making the payment. So forget about budget part.
Okay, great.
Right.
All right. What are we? Okay. I told you all I want to do is book a travel website with Hawaii.fish, and I'm going to have my own booking engine through Amadeus. So, but I just need content and a working site. I don't have time to do it. I'd do it on my own if I could, but right now I don't have time.
That only I told you, Sheen, that when I give you the next call, my manager who was listening to the call last time, who is working behind this company for 14 years, I will connect him to him. He will explain you more in details. He will show you some of the samples, and then we can think about it. And if you don't feel like, say me a big no, right?
Right.
So I'll just put you in a hold. Just give me a minute. I'll just put you in a hold and I'll connect it. Please be on the line and don't hang up the call. I will also be there. Okay, Steve?
Right. Yes.
Okay. Just give me a minute.
Yeah, hi Sean. This is Rudy from Aripro. How are you?
Rudy, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic, sir. Thanks for asking. So, let me introduce myself first, as we are speaking to you for the first time. You are speaking to a senior specialist from Ariprodesign, and we are in the business of website creation, mobile applications, and the digital marketing for the business. Now, Sean, the call has been transferred to me because you're looking something related to a traveling website. Am I correct?
Right.
Okay. So how is it going to work when we are talking about the traveling website? Are you going to provide us any kind of API?
Right. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the API through Amadeus.
Okay. So when we talk about the traveling website, is it going to be related to the hotel booking?
Yes.
Flight booking?
Yes.
And everything will be there, right?
Yes.
All right. So definitely we can go ahead and make such kind of websites for you. And the website what we are talking about, it is going to be with more high definition pictures, sliders, graphics with proper functionalities and the features.
Mm-hmm. Do you have anything that I can look at to see what we're?
Yes, sure.
What?
Sure. Are you on a computer right now?
Right. Yes.
Okay. So just write it down. MakeMyTrip.com.
Right. Make my trip. Right.
MakeMyTrip.com.
Okay, but who are you guys?
We are calling you from Ariprodesign.
Where's your website?
All right.
What's your website?
Oh, okay. It's Ariprodesigns.com.
ARIPRODESIN.com.
DESIGNS. Designs, like with this.
Oh, okay. With an S.
Correct.
Okay. Uh, all right.
All right. Now, if you click on services, you can find it out. Like we are in the business of website creations, mobile applications, artificial intelligence, digital marketing, and we do like everything for a business to grow from A to Z. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I want to know, Sean, like when we are talking about the website, is that like you're looking the website for yourself or like for your customer?
Well, it's a booking. It's for customers.
No, no. What I'm talking about, like, who's going to be the owner of the website? Is it you or like any one of your
Oh, I do.
friends or
I
family?
own it. Right.
You. Okay. And how soon you're planning to start this? How soon
So
you are planning
2
to
weeks.
start this website?
2 weeks.
Okay. Now let me tell you the price. If you're looking for such a big website like makemytrip.com, the pricing for such kind of website would cost you like $5,000. All right. So are you okay with that?
Yes.
Okay. So now, do you have any questions for us?
Yeah, I do. The website
Yeah,
that
go ahead,
you,
sir.
the website that the gal called and talked about multiple times was Ariprodesign with no S.
No, it's a Ariprodesign, like with that.
Well, she's
Ariprodesigns.com.
But there's an Aripro design without an S, and that's the one she gave me.
Ariprodesigns, like DESIGNS.
Yes, but she gave me the one without the S.
No, no, it might be some issues out there. Maybe like you have, she has forgot to tell you about that. It will be like with that, ariprodesigns.com.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Dude, I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell you right now, she did not put an S at the end of that. I'm sorry, she did put an S. I'm trying to do 2 or 3 things here.
All right, so are you on a website now, like ariprodesigns.com?
Right.
All right.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So shall we go ahead and start it right now? Like the money which you have to pay, that would be like the minimum amount, $1,000.
Okay.
And we are going to start the work for you. And in 7 to 8 working days, we are going to show you the demonstration of the website first. Once you check the demonstration, like the pictures, the layouts, and the coloring, and once you are happy and satisfied, we are going to start working further on this. So the maximum time for the completion of the website would be like around 60 working days.
Right.
All right. And as I told, like the down payment will be like $1,000, and the rest $4,000 we are going to break up in 4 milestones for you. So as the work progress, you need to come up with the payment.
Okay. Well, you know, I have a suspicion that you guys are GoDaddy.
No, we are not from GoDaddy. We are from Ariprodesign. GoDaddy is one of the channel partner of ours.
Right. Right. So But it's interesting that the Aero Pro design without the S is GoDaddy. And that
So
is the
because Ariprodesign it is showing like the GoDaddy because no one has purchased that domain. We are from ariprodesigns.com, like we said. And if you open up that one, like ariprodesigns.com, you're going to find out my company's website.
but that is not the website that that woman spelled out for me when she called. She called and gave me the Aero Pro design. But not only is that a GoDaddy domain, so is Aero Pro Designs plural with the S is GoDaddy.
Sean, have you opened the website?
Yeah.
Okay, what can you see?
Oh, you know, I see a nice little website. Where do you want me to? What do you want me to do?
Okay, now you just now you tell me what can you see in the website? What is on the first page?
I see a home page, and that's all I see. But I'm not
Oh,
going to
okay.
click
You
on
even
your
see
links. I'm not going to click on your links because you told me to click on or to go to Ariprodesign.
ENS. S as in Stella. Ariprodesigns.com.
Uh-huh. But you didn't say designs when we were talking earlier.
No, see what happened, Sean. That time you didn't have the computer. You were writing it down, and that time, like you were busy also. So maybe there was a communication gap. I do admit that. But a company always ends with a S. That is Stella. That is our company.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the company which you can see. That is the website which you can see. Like it's about home, about Aripro services, portfolio. What is the tab you can see? Which tab? Just press in any of the tabs.
I'm just really cautious right now that this isn't the. By the way, they're both GoDaddy domains, and
Sorry?
they're both GoDaddy domains. Those domains are both GoDaddy domains.
Yeah, Hawaii Fish. I'm talking about the one that is Hawaii Fish, which you are booked from GoDaddy, right?
I'm referring to Aero Pro Design and Aero Pro Designs.
That is our website, which you are looking. You have opened up the page, and this Hawaii Fish, like I told you last time, you have booked on last year. That was on 1st of July. You booked this domain, right?
Right.
Now, like as you were talking to him, like he told you, and as I told you that see, if you really want to go ahead with the project, then this is a big website as he told you. Now we can just do it for you as he told you, and we can break up the payments in 5 to 6 milestones, but your work will not be affected. So if you're like, what do you want to see the website which he has just told you? You can open in another tab and have a look at it.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, just give me a minute.
I think they hung.
Just give me a minute.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now have you opened another tab?
I have a tab open.
Okay. Now just type in.
Uh-huh. Go ahead.
Okay, it's makemytrip.com.
Yep. Yeah, I know that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen you guys call me all the time, and one of them is called GoWebby, which is a new
Now see, Sean, he has explained to you, you have seen the website and you have seen our website. So if you further want to go ahead with the conversation, if you are really interested, take a look at two of these websites, like write down your questions, whatever in your mind, or you have your email address, or give me a good time when I can call you back. By that time, I will look. Regarding pricing, I will tell you like we are going to negotiate on that, and then we can get back to you, right, Sean?
Mm-hmm. So,
Okay, and you have my number. Yeah, go ahead, Sean.
how did you hear about me? How did you?
Okay, as I told you that you are the
Hawaii
channel
dot
partner
fish.
of GoDaddy.
Right.
That is the reason we gave you this call. Because if you need something, we can give you some better website. We can give you some, professional website. That is the reason of my call. All right.
What about GoDaddy? You were mentioning something about GoDaddy. I heard you say something about GoDaddy.
GoDaddy, Racer.com, all these are our channel partners. So we are associated with all of them. Right?
Oh yes.
Okay. Now what do you want to say, Sean?
Well, the first website you gave me was ariprodesign.com. And you spelled it out. We spelled it out. And you didn't put an S on it. You just gave me that one. And you wanted me to click here and click there and click that link. And I want you to go through and click on ariprodesign.com.
See, I have told you the correct thing now. Now everything is correct and you can see the website. Maybe it was a communication gap, as I told you. You just, maybe I told you and you couldn't listen. It must be a communication. You missed out the S. So this is our website which you can see. You can see it live. Whatever I spoke to you, you have seen it live on the Google Sheet, right?
I remember writing it down exactly when you called, and it didn't have an S on it.
Sean, as I told you that there might be a communication gap. Sometimes we also forget, because we have forgotten. Maybe we didn't tell you. So it might be a communication gap. So are you really interested for this business?
No, because even the makemytrip.com is pointed at the same name servers that mine maliciously are pointed to, which is the NS1 servers. And makemytrip.com is part of Expedia and Fastly. Hey, let me ask you a question. Do you know Ross Weber, Chris Ishmael? You know anybody called Darren Ruse? They hung up on me. They know. They fucking know. I fucking caught him, man. Look at this. I should go and check that one too. I am going to check that. They knew I caught him and they had to call back. And Ariprodesign is on the same name servers as this right here, Spyrix. And that's who she gave me the first phone call. That was exactly the website. And that is fucking GoDaddy. And this is who's had me in a captive port. And they tried to recover with the S.